Hey guys, welcome back to another great episode on KLB TV, Chattanooga, Tennessee. I am your host, Ken Johnson, and today we are in access denied zone. Well, as you know, the conflict in Tigray uh, brought about the humanitarian effort, and as we know, when they crossed two checkpoints checking roads, at least that's the story, then they were shot at and, of course, detained. So, um, basically, I got this from Al Jazeera. Ethiopian forces fire at UN team as aid group seek Tigray access. Now, this is more in concert with what we did yesterday, but this is the only latest, greatest that we have. Ethiopia's government has admitted federal troops fired at and detained United Nations workers in the conflict hit Tigray region, blaming the team for trying to reach areas where they were not supposed to go. The comments by Redwan Hussein, spokesman for the Ethiopian government task force for Tigray, came as humanitarian agencies on Tuesday reiterated urgent calls for immediate access to the northern region, warning of an increasingly critical situation more than a week after the UN announced a deal with the government to allow in desperately needed food and other aid. Now, if you look at this picture here, we can see all the stuff that I was talking about in previous videos. Uh, they'll use this whole family. That baby is not an option. She's gonna be used. She's gonna be used. I don't even see how they can carry all of that stuff. Do you? They're at a refugee camp, but this is what they do to people. Um, this is what the war has done, the conflict, because Tigray, autonomous Tigray, sovereign Tigray, wanted to have its elections. And Nobel Peace Prize winning Abiy, he said no, you're gonna do what I say or else. And then not only that, he brought in Eritrea to help from the northern side. So once again, that's why Tigray fired. It says Redwan told reporters the UN staffers broke two checkpoints and were trying to go through a third when they were fired upon. He said the staffers have since been released. In New York, UN spokesman Stephanie Dujarric said there were four people in the convoy. They were trying to kind of do an assessment of roads before, obviously, and this needs to be done before a larger UN aid convoys go in. So they're just checking the roads, guys, and making sure it was safe. And as we can see, it turned out to be, not so safe on the third go around. Uh, Access urgent and critical. Following months of rising tensions, Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed on November 4th ordered a ground and air offensive into Tigray in response to alleged attacks by Tigray's People's Liberation Front, TPLF, forces on federal military camps there. Since then, aid-laden lorries have waited at the borders of Tigray, a region of 6 million people, even as warnings have become increasingly dire about the lack of food, fuel, clean water, cash, and other necessities. Abiy declared victory in Tigray on November 28th after the army seized the regional capital, Mekelle. On Monday, however, he said efforts were continuing to restore order amid continued fighting and lawlessness that is hampering relief efforts. So he said it was over, but it's continuing. In the next statement, however, he said efforts were continuing. So I don't know. Do you guys understand that? Like I said, it says he declared a victory on November 28th. But in the next statement, however, efforts were continuing. So it's not over. Like I said, guys, I tell you, it's not over. Regaining access to refugees and others in need is urgent and critical. The head of the UN's refugee agency, UNHCR, Philip O. Grandi, tweeted on Tuesday. So, yeah, guys, it's kind of urgent, kind of dire. If you look at this picture, you can see more or less that it's just women and children, and they're gonna be used and abused. Those soldiers already know that they're doing wrong, and they'll come in and just take what they want, and nobody's there to help. I mean, people are crying out help, and you can't get any help. That's kind of sobering, to say the least, you know. I think I'll leave this article with you guys. That's really the most part of it. I did not look at this video, but I guess I could with you guys. I didn't look at it, so I don't really know what to expect, guys. This is kind of unusual for me. Let me go ahead and hit play for you, see what's going on. Are you still there? Yeah. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Usually, it's not going to play, so that's okay, guys. Um, they did get access though. Access denied is
Well, we
the
begin with
contrary.
breaking news and a dramatic escalation in fighting in Ethiopia. At least 3 rockets have been fired from Ethiopia into Eritrea, potentially widening the conflict. Diplomats in the region say 2 of the rockets hit the main airports in Eritrea's capital, Asmara. It comes on the 11th day of fighting between Ethiopian government forces and leaders in the Tigray region. The Tigrayan People's Liberation Front had earlier threatened Eritrea.
Okay, that's enough. You guys can catch more of it. It's the date on this. Let's look at the date. Is it the 8th? We went back in time. Well, not that far back in time. It is the 11th, so it's only a few days. But we did go back to catch more validity about the situation that, you know, as a matter of fact, 2 senators already they're talking about imposing sanctions on Ethiopia for this, and if they don't get their act together, you know, asking them to resolve their conflict. But there should not have ever been a conflict of displacing these people. They just wanted to vote, and they did, and you're mad, and that's, you know, that does not sound like a peace laureate to me, a person who deserved the Nobel Prize for Peace. It seems the contrary. Okay, guys, I think that'll do it. Go ahead and like the video. Share the video if you think there's someone that may be just as concerned or more concerned as you. And if you're new, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And keep your fingers crossed, because YouTube is after me. And they're looking for, you know, a reason to ban me, break my consistency. But guess what, guys? I'm on UGE Tube. I'm on BitChute. I'm on Odyssey and Library, LBRY. So if things go wrong, I'll probably do UGE tube and probably BitChute right now. I don't know what's up with Odyssey servers, but they could put a GoFundMe up and I'll donate some money to get their servers going because they got the best content uh, versus the rest of the platforms. So I'm not sweating it. I just know they want to break my consistency over here. Really, it's not really about anything else because I haven't said or done anything but deliver what's out there. I didn't create a post. I didn't make a post. I comment, ask questions, and we talk in the chat box below that. That's about it. So anyway, yeah, I'll be there if I'm not here. So look for me somewhere, guys. Like, share, subscribe. I will talk to you later. Bye.